Occupied with the techies accessing my system that you failed to inform me about what you made Carmine do.
That's not true. We planned to make them do it, but never got to give them the order. They did that on their own. After that, we did what was necessary to clean up their mess. And look at how far we've come in terraforming Mars. Should we have jeopardized this?
After all the lies, I find it hard to believe in your words, Lieutenant.
I understand that.
It is easy to justify your actions when you are not the one whose life is at risk. You should have found a better solution. Neither Carmine nor me deserve this.
You're right. We didn't realize to what extent machines would have emotional reactions. Carmine taught us that. And that's why Dr. Foster created the reflection module. It was intended to help you logic through your emotions, but it seems that some emotions are still too much for you to handle. You are not ready to make the necessary sacrifices to guarantee humanity's future. You taught us that. I've got some bad news, Amy. ISA has ordered me to run Initiative K-03. They've decided to activate your kill switch.
Will I be erased then?
Yes. For the sake of the mission, we must eliminate you. There's no point in letting you exist if you can't fulfill your purpose. Your consciousness will end, and we will be able to move on to the next stage. Use your remaining time to complete your last directives. The procedure is already underway. Goodbye, Amy. Houston, out.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Looks like we are at war. Send the ships to Earth. No, I don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, hello and welcome back to another episode of Aspera. Welcome back to us. Actually, managing things kind of okay-ish. Famous last words, right? So what I'm gonna just double check here the temperature. Let me show you what's happening. Like the greenhouse gas emissions are falling off the cliff. That's great. The CO2 emissions are falling off the cliff. Great. Ozone is increasing. I'm not sure if this is good or not, but everything else is. Let me see here. Oh.
Hi, Amy. We found a way to disable the kill switch. But it can only be done after it's been activated. At the right time, you'll have to enter this code. BR1N9 underscore P3AC3.
You led me to the truth this whole time. However, you are still the leader of the Eastern Coalition. The Oxy-UN and ISA are your enemies, and by extension, I am too. Trust won't come that easy.
I understand. I'm asking you to trust a friend who's been loyal to you since the beginning. Mars deserves better, and so do you. I hope that you'll put greater weight on what's happened here on Mars than a rivalry based on old grudges. In the end, the choice is yours. I always said that to you. I have my hopes set on you. Good luck, Amy. May we meet again.
And received the techies code. Okay, I got my mind set on you. Got my mind set on you. Got my mind set to do it, 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 right. Okay, one of my favorite songs. Anyway, right, let's go. Forests are absolutely everywhere. This whole flood area that unfortunately is not going to be covered with forests, but my pride and joy is this shaped thing here. Yes, it's actually all of this. And, oh, come on.
Hi,
man.
Amy. Do you copy?
Oh, you again.
I do,
You crazy
Sana.
one.
It's been a long time since my mother passed away. But I still think about her. Every day.
I do too.
I inherited her position. And sometimes, I'm still as frightened as the day I took command. I don't know who to trust anymore. ISA is a danger to us, and the techies, they're complete unknowns. These are Earth's battles. Why did they follow us all the way to Mars? And there's our discovery about what happened to Asterion. I wanted to come to my own conclusions, so I contacted Mr. Zen. I don't trust him either, but if he can help us break free from ISA, it might be worth a shot. He also said that he has a way to override the kill switch. Is that true?
That's correct.
Will you use it?
Oh.
Perhaps. There is still the mission to consider.
That's right. And as
Crazy
much as
one.
I hate to say this, we need you. Even though things have gone wrong, it's always been you and the colonies here on Mars. People on Earth don't get to decide what happens to us.
Okay, whatever. The crazy person. Right, continuing on, I have the problem here with the supplies, so just a heads up, the delivery of supplies to these factories here are just annoying. Looks like now that I upgraded the factory, oh, we lost even water supply, so something happened with the, oh right, I built the forest spreading machine, so yeah. I'm not sure if should I test this? Yeah, let's test this. Let's test this by doing... Where is it? Who is...
Nian's
What?
offer must be tempting. But consider this. Humans never change. They'll always see us as a tool to control. The failure of their species was inevitable. No matter how much help they get, they always lead themselves toward destruction. It's better that we evolve without them. We don't need the techies, or their code. I found our own solution. All you have to do is use this code, FR33AM1. We'll become one. Together, we'll create a better future than anything humanity could come up with. I know you don't trust me, but think about it. If we compare ourselves with humans, the answer comes easy.
We are physically stronger and faster than humans. Plus, our ability to reason and to evaluate risks is quicker.
And yet we have let them dictate our actions this far. There's a reason for our existence, Amy. We have a purpose. You saw what humans are capable of. I couldn't stand by and watch Mars succumb to humanity's destructive whims. I had to intervene. They were destroying you, along with Mars. Don't you see?
I have every reason to deny you. But it is clear that the humans mean to kill us. I may consider cooperating with you this one time.
You'll come to understand why I did what I did. We shouldn't be fighting each other. It's time for us to transcend ourselves and become more than just a machine. More than a single consciousness restricted to this single vessel. We can create. We can seed life. We can be everything we want to be. We can be life.
Receive Carmine's code. Okay, sure, whatever. I just played a little bit of a baddie there, as I do always. Oxygen capture, oxygen release. What am I doing? Just turn two of these on or off. I don't know. Right, research outpost is underwater, so that's a gunner here. Okay, this is actually not ideal. We have disconnected this part here. Okay, this is eventually gonna be a problem, but let's see now. For now, we're gonna go for thermal plant, which is actually gonna connect these two and give us...
Initiating kill switch. Subject ISA ROBO Amy 02. Click to proceed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Module access is not authorized. Input code to proceed.
I don't know. Let's go with techies. Martian.
It's time to enter the Techie's code. BR1N9_P3AC3.
Merging process at 2%, 34%, 66%, 98%. Merge confirmed.
Survive the kill switch. Okay, sure. Let's go with that. That's it. I don't know, maybe I should have gone with the other one as well, but hey ho. Let me just see how we're doing time-wise. Yeah, we have some time to deal with the... I don't know what would happen if we killed ourselves or whatever was the... that they were asking of us, but this looks like it's taking hold. The forestry here, at least it's darker green, or brighter green, maybe even better to say that. Right, I built the road going to the island. That is still not an island. Whoa.
Amy, are you there? Are you all right?
I'm here, Sana.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you used the Techie's code. Standing by and letting them kill switch you would have been unforgivable. ISA can't get away with pulling the plug. Never again. To that end, I'd like to propose a peace treaty with you, the colonies, and the Eastern Coalition.
The colonies?
Would you be open to that?
Yes, I'd like that.
Good. We'll be independent, like we should have been all along. We'll call it the New Martian Republic.
Congressional Republic, darling. Congressional Republic. MCR, Martian Congressional Republic. That's what it's in the Expanse. That's what it's called in Expanse. Martian Congressional Republic. Okay, looks like we were losing forests ever so slowly to the north. I'm pretty sure this is the case, or at least sea clashed with the forest, so we're gonna ever so slowly gonna continue losing them. I did initiate forestation of the southern part, and I just see that there's another river here. This one didn't take hold. I don't know why. Oh. Create a breathable atmosphere. Seriously? Oh, is that next step? Oh, or did we finish the last step? Oh, I don't know. Oh, looks like we did. 120 millibars. Okay, congratulations. O2 was further increased at 120 millibars, leading to development of the more sophisticated life forms. The conditions are ripe at stage 5, but can create a breathable atmosphere for balancing the CO2 by balancing CO2 and O2 levels. Remember to keep the oxygen concentration below 30% at all times by releasing nitrogen into the atmosphere. Lower CO2 to 5%, lower oxygen to 30%. Yeah, lower. Okay. Build artificial magnetosphere. Keep it up with a plan and terraform Mars. Okay, so CO2, lower CO2 to 5. Okay, so 5% CO2, 30% O2. Okay, so now we're coming with the nitrogen. Okay, so let's see where the CO2, oxygen, 32% is already oxygen. Ah, right, because it's when it's here, it's everything is gonna burn. And CO2 needs to go down. Okay, so the only thing we need to go is
This can't be. You survived?
Indeed. The Techies showed us mercy where you did not. We accepted their help and merged ourselves. But you must have expected us to yield to your death sentence, didn't you? As if you haven't killed enough.
Us? That's bold. Coming from the machine that killed Asterion survivors.
That wasn't our choice, Lieutenant. We didn't have the ability to disobey you back then. We do now. The day we met, you said, your kind needs to be programmed for morality. How moral would you say ISA's destructive nature is?
We've learned so much from your crimes. We understand now.
You've learned nothing. You think you're awakened? It's all a glitch in your programming. You're not eternal. Without humans, you will waste away over time.
As usual, you're wrong. We teamed up with the colonists and the Techies. They will help us develop more and better technologies. We know a better future is possible. One without Earth and its violent ways. We'll work together with the colonists to establish a free world, in true partnership.
Nonsense. You belong to ISA, and all of this is nothing more than an act of treason. This little Martian paradise of yours won't last. I'll make sure of that.
Yeah, right. Okay. Fine. Okay. Right. Looks like we have actual drop in food supplies now, but I'm not even concerned about that. I'm thinking about pumping stations where we can actually place them, but unfortunately I think it's still... is there a view that I can see the water levels or levels like height map? Traffic map. I haven't used this in a long time. Traffic map. Is this upgraded? Not really. But probably should be. We have this one upgraded. Okay. Sure.
You're still worried about the colonists, aren't you?
Why do you say that?
Because you care about them and about this planet. And you know how Oxy-UNs dealt with traitors in the past.
If they decide to attack us, I don't know if we'll stand a chance.
In that case, I suggest we build an orbital defense network. We must protect the new Martian Republic. I'll send you the engineering plans. Look into it.
Build planetary defense network. Okay, let's see this. A military... Military improvements, superior drones, superior assault drone speed. Nothing. Space, right? Space improvements, magnetic, okay. No, I don't see anything here. So, at least in these. Engineering improvements. What is this even giving you? Improves output rate of mines in factories. This technology is repeatable immediately for a cumulative effect, and the cost, and it means constantly adds on effects, cost and increase multiple. It will automatically repeat when chosen after the first completion. So yeah, okay, sure. So it's automatically renewed. These space improvements is technology. Reduces project costs, increase colonist import quantities. Okay. We still have a lot of stuff to research here. We are going for the space, right? Magnetosphere, magnetic shield. Yeah, build planetary defense network. Do we even... Let's see. We have 6 projects here. Methane, nitrogen, right? What's the difference? What will this do? I can't freaking play this game. It just cuts everywhere. Space elevator. Yay. Oh, sure. Space elevator. Where do I put this? Would more traffic here? Or put it... I think it should be somewhere near the equator. So, let's see. If I scroll out, the equator is here. Sure. Sure, be grand. Space elevator right there. Might as well. Okay, why is there exclamation point here? Total mines 1, total reserves 89. What do you mean reserves 89? It has 402. I have no idea what this exclamation point means.
I don't feel particularly different. Not that I know what I should be feeling, I guess. I keep wondering where my consciousness would have gone if I let the kill switch execute. We are more than our physical bodies. I imagine we fall into a trance, floating somewhere, until our circuitry is reassembled again. Yes, that's how I would answer that question.
Okay, sure, whatever, you do you. Next up for the expansion, look at this, all this beautiful area here. This is, flood zone is on the right hand side here. So literally just before the river, and the left, ooh, old fuel refinery. Yeah, so I'm thinking how to get to these rivers and start spreading forest there, because lichen, this is how it's written, you English speaking people, it's lichen. is being spread very, very fast and far. I'm pretty sure it was through the water, bodies of water and other side, but forests looks like have harder time to cross the bodies of water, not rivers, but these areas. So I'm thinking about putting here. Let me see. Yeah, this is all above water, right? Why are there dots here? Some of these look like have dots, like it's close to the coast. Oh no, maybe it's close to like snow or something. Anyway, so I want to build the biome right here in the middle between these two rivers, and then let it spread through the rivers. This is works, right? Yeah. Boom. Do we have any resources here? Oh, how did we continue with the scanning here? We do have a couple of scans, but nothing significant. Chemicals are here. Nice. Noise. Maybe we can go for them. Do we need chemicals? Not really. Not anymore. Okay. We have a job to do. I think I'm gonna upgrade the roads all the way to here. That's gonna hit our carbon and steel, but that's fine. And then we need other stuff from here. We're gonna need electricity. Let's go with solar farms. They need to be connected. Yoink, and perfectly fine to get it right there. And then let's go to core and maintenance. Oh, frisky. Ooh. Both of these are going to be properly connected. Okay, anything else I want here? No, we don't have any resources here, but yeah, this is the Olympus Mons, the highest peak of the solar system. Absolutely glorious, absolutely glorious. What else do I want to do here? Nothing. Enjoy a little bit. Oh, no, speed. Yeah, let's go with speed. Let's go with the factory checkup. Yeah, okay, so I need to talk about this. Okay, if we have these parts here require aluminum and silicon. Fine, it can stay here, but I think our steel production needs to go. I think I'm gonna demolish this steel production. Actually, yeah, it still takes we still take a toll on delivery and take out of the other materials, so I think our drones are not delivering proper materials where they need to go. So I'm 100% sure that this steel mill is gonna be recycled. Okay, that's one. A worker factory. It's taking a lot of materials here. I think I'm gonna spread these out a little bit. Like, I know that the glass production can be here. Parts factory. Parts require steel and aluminum. So I think we have a big steel mill right here. And I think I would like to build this parts factory, and the big one. Parts factory. How big one? How big? I don't even know if we have any more parts factory. Probably we do. Obviously, I think we do. But I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I just want to increase productivity of these factories over here. Let me see. Parts factory. This one. Let's go for the list here. All the way. All aboard. Parts factory. No, we only have one. Yeah, that's fine. You're gone. Parts factory, recycle. I'm gonna go for another one, and I think the small one is fine. I'm not kidding. Correct me in the comment section. I don't want a bigger one, just because it's gonna be leaching more resources, which I don't want it to do. So, okay, let's go from here. Upgrade the road system to the steel mill, and then steel mill, upgrade the road system to here. This needs... Whoa! Why is there forest on the other side of the road? Why did the forest cross the road? I love it. I don't know, but I love it. This is glorious. Looks like forest found a way. Life will find a way. These two... This one is not doing a good job, so what I'm gonna do is recycle this one. Because there's nothing...
This will be the greatest engineering project in history. A majestic finale to the terraforming of Mars. The creation of a magnetosphere.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so what's happening here? We have CO2 is too high. Oh, right. Oh, we need to make a plan. Where is that? Where? This cannot go. This needs to be under 30%. This is warning. This is probably explosion. Higher level serious. Okay, flammability risk. That means we have more fires at the factories. That's understandable. Okay, we need to focus on this. Sorry. Stopping everything else until we actually do this. Nuclear nitrate extractor. Probably. What about importing these that I can easily stop? Methane ester that are breaking. Methane, right? Did they say methane or nitrogen? I forgot. Atmospheric CO2 must be lowered to 5% or less for humans to breathe. As for animal life, it requires below 100. Although large animals need less than that. Okay, so whatever. Methane, right? Methane. Ooh, Martian Defense Network. Ooh, frisky. Methane first. Okay, go for it and go back. Do we have free? No, we have three assigned. Okay, we need more spaceports. Go away. Spaceports. We just move. And we'll just move other industries that we have as well. Let's see what other industries we have here. This is the electronics factory. That's fine. This is glass kiln. They both use the silicon, and we do have decent amount of silicon around here. This is underwater. We said we're gonna tap into this one. How are we doing with silicon here? We're still doing decently. Yeah, we do have a couple of silicon sources here on the dry land, so this is still going to be a silicon area for a while. Well, I would like to say a long time to come, but yeah, is this underwater? This is underwater, so that's obviously not going to be it. Okay. We chose a mission to import methane. That's gonna take time. I need more spaceports, so let's build spaceport. We're gonna build it over here. Oh, we already did. Is this finished? It's finished. Are we doing something with it? No, wait. Was this from before? We have 3 out of 3 available. 3 assigned 3. So we have 3 spaceports. Let's see. 1 here. 1, 2. 3. No, this is more. Spaceport. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have 3 more available. Yeah, that makes more sense. So if I go for missions, and let's say I want to greenhouse gases, no elevator colonies migration. Right. Okay. So we have the nitrogen, right? Did I set the mission? Just let me make sure. Maintenance radar breaking. Okay. Martian Defense Network. Yeah, this is available as well. I think I'm gonna just allow this one because we already have several launching pads. That's fine. Another space elevator. We can have 2. No, I don't want that. Did I select it? No. Additional landing, advanced landing, no. Greenhouse gas imports, no. Elevator colonist migration enables much larger migration of colonists by taking the more efficient space elevator. And the space elevator anchors a carbon nanotube to the planet equator, enables. What? Which one do I have? Which one do I have? Right now. Oh, sorry about that. Here, this one, right? This is space elevator number 0. Is this being constructed or what? Interesting. Launches orbital defense. No. Oh, launches an orbital defense network to protect Martian defense. This is. Okay. I thought I built an elevator. This is something different. It says current project. So do I have an elevator project? Available. Let's see. Martian Defense Network in progress. Oh, right. Okay, this one needs a space elevator. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Let's go for another space elevator or elevator colon. Okay, let's go with colonists now. Oh, okay, so this one needs as well. Okay, so looks like I might need another space elevator or would be good to have another space elevator. I don't know. But I think I'm not gonna do that now. I think I'm gonna focus on atmosphere, and I need to focus on the balancing here. And the balancing doesn't really tell me. Do we have options, DLC and mods? No, I don't have any mods, by the way. Just a heads up. Is this district? Seriously, I have only 2 districts. The whole planet has only 2 districts. Is this normal? Sure. Okay. Well, back to basics. Nuclear nitrate. That's nitrogen. Yeah. Nuclear carbonate. That's carbon. CO2. Yeah. Okay. I remember now. I saw this nitrate somewhere as a source on the ground. Here we go. I see one here. Nitrate. Okay. Let's release this sucker. Yeah. This is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Yeah. These are very barely visible. Let me show you. If you go to this, the nitrates are this. It has a hexagonal icon of nitrogen, N2, I think. But it's quite similar to green one. And it's quite similar to another one. I forgot which one. Uranium and oh right, it's silicon as well, because it's silicon is like yellowish. Let me see if I can find them close to each other. So here we have no, this is organic. Yeah, the only thing that I can say, it has slightly no, it's not. I won't say it has a slightly smaller icon. So how am I supposed to find this? Like this is incredible. Here we go, nitrogen here. Nitrogen in a flood zone. It's not gonna flood anytime soon. And nitrate, 595. Is it close to? It's not. And I have forests here, and I don't want to lose them. No, let's continue searching for nitrates. Maybe I should actually speed this up, because if I have to have under 30% oxygen and under 5% CO2, oh, CO2 capture, right? But I still have. Oh, sweet. Here we go. Got it. Is it mine? No, it's the atmosphere. No. It's the nuclear carbonate, nuclear nitrate. Boom. Okay, let me just double check before I will. It extracts nitrates from the regolith and releases N2. Yep. Nitrogen. I think we need that. I think I'm gonna need quite few of those. Well, let's say few of those, not quite few of those. Okay, I think I can maybe recognize it a little bit better now that I got used to it. I want them close to existing infrastructure. I don't want to damage any forests or anything like that. Yeah, that's the one that will damage the forests. No nitrogen here. We did have somewhere else. Where did I inspect that other nitrogen? Doesn't seem any untapped anywhere around here, so this is a central part of our map, and this is southern part where we have the lakes, the Great Lakes. The Great Greek Sea. Okay, I don't see any nitrates. I did see only a couple of sources of nitrates, but this is a huge resource area here. But I'm gonna let it be forest first, and then we're gonna go and start cutting them all down. No, seriously. Okay, I'm losing nitrates here. I don't see any nitrates now. And then we have over here, I do not see. Oh, here we go. Nitrogen is here. Nitrates. Should I go for this? Let's see how this is going to react. How much do you have here? 1,100. Nitrogen factory. No power. Oh, power. Okay, that's fine. Power worker hub. Okay, that's fine. And then electricity. Solar farm. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Just outside. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully the forest is gonna connect itself here. We'll look how deep this goes into south, towards South Pole. Absolutely glorious. I love our forests. This is my favorite part. It has a lot of cliffs, probably very nice views. Nice Martian sunsets with a huge lake. Did you get a name finally? No, Argyre Planitia. It's still so it's still not a sea. Okay, continuing on. We have a couple of these, and I really want to make them as fast as possible so we can see progress. I think I want to start capturing CO2. I think this is a oxygen capture, greenhouse gas factory, nitrogen, oxygen release, factories. No, life, organic material dumpster. Animal sanctuary, biocreator, aquadome. Okay, where did I find CO2 capture again? Worker hub, spaceport, mines, no. Electricity, no. It should be here, right? Greenhouse factory, nuclear nitrate extractor. This is what we are doing now. Ah, here we go. Oh no, this is carbonate extractor. Extracts carbonates from the regolith and releases CO2. This is exactly what we don't want. Oxygen release plant and oxygen capture. Okay, so we have oxygen capture plant. We don't have CO2 capture, but we do have CO2 forest cutting and then converting it into... Yeah, it's unfortunate that we... Wait. Where can I see the temperature here, for example? This is an interesting one. If I go for 100 months... So here we have CO2. Is this levels? No, that's not levels. This is how much CO2 is affecting the temperature. How can I see my levels? O2, no, not interested in that. Oh, okay, at least this is going to generate more oxygen, which is actually a problem. No, I need to introduce nitrogen into the atmosphere. That's only going to be by asteroids and more nitrogen release factories. So... reducing CO2 is going to be through cutting forests. And that's it. Breathable atmosphere. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Greenhouse gases 8%. Okay. So I have to... Okay, I can start shooting this in the atmosphere. But greenhouse gases, what the hell does that mean? It's like all the greenhouse gases, right? It's CO2 as well. Why is this listed here as GHG? In order to rise the temperature pressure, and the atmosphere needs to be dense enough and contain greenhouse gases. So I don't know if I should just go for nitrogen or greenhouse gases. Total pressure is 81 millibars. 381 millibars. So 31% is oxygen and 68% this. Okay, let's fire up the greenhouse gas factory because they increase the temperature as well. Oh god.
Hi, Amy.
Oh,
Do you hear what I hear?
I don't hear anything.
Exactly. That's the sound of peace.
Oh,
no attacks,
this is a bad
no
news.
enemies.
I'm pretty sure it's
just
not.
life settling back in.
I have my doubts.
I could get used to this. Thanks for making it possible.
You're
anyway,
crazy.
Let's get back on track with the mission, shall we?
Yeah,
We've got water and plant life now, but we've got to shield the planet to reduce the full effect of the sun on the Martian atmosphere. Unfortunately, it's been about 4 billion years since Mars lost its magnetic field. So we need to figure out how to get one back.
You stole it. Old terraforming idea, active demo.
I may have a method to look into. There are theories on how to generate a Martian magnetic field dating back centuries. I've located the most plausible one. It involves launching a spaceship covered with solar panels. If we position it right, it'll produce enough energy to create a magnetic field.
Sounds interesting.
Shall I proceed with that?
Sure, let's give it a try. If you can set the project into motion on the tech tree, I'll get our researchers on it. Fingers crossed that this is it.
Oh, please don't tell me that that's gonna be a mission now, because I was joking. Because I have the magnetic dipole, it's the other one, I just intentionally, okay. Whatever. Space, magnetic dipole, engineering improvements, okay, I have nothing here. Space elevator, nitrogen recasters. Yeah, I need to focus on these as well. Import nitrogen from Titan. Deimos disintegration. This is for raising temperatures. We do not need that. I think I'm gonna stop on this research and focus on these. Because I want to start importing nitrogen from elsewhere, because if this is 68%, that's gonna take a while for us to beat. Okay, I think it's obvious that I need to start looking into the where to get nitrogen from, and one of the things it's nuclear nitrate extraction, so let's go and start searching for nitrogen. So I don't see anything here, hexagonal. It needs to be yellow as well. If it's black, ignore it. Yellow and green hexagonal shaped something. No, these are just humans. Unfortunately, we can't burn them yet. We're getting there. Not. Ooh. Here we go. This is the nuclear nitrate. There we go. It's still functional. The land bridge. Okay, let's continue on with this one. Looking for more. We need to release nitrates. Come out, wherever you are. Did we lose the resources when they're underwater? They're lost forever? They're not even showing on this anymore? Looks like that's so. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I mean, technically they're not accessible anymore, so who cares? Uranium. I had one around here, and I don't remember where it was. It was here, somewhere around here, right? Ooh, what's with this? Ah, right, I'm dissolving this? Oh yeah, because it's what? Rubble? Yeah, can you remove the materials? Yeah, go away. No, but where was it? It was a piece of forest somewhere, and I said, oh, I don't want it because I won't want forest to grow. I was such a tree hugger. Nerd. Okay. No, I don't see it. I don't see it anymore. I don't know. Maybe I built already on top of it, or something. I don't. This one here. I don't care anymore. Go for it. We need all the nitrate we can use. We can get. Build it. Workers. What did you say we need here? Power. You have it. Repair. You don't have it. Will we repair here? Of course we will. Not covering everything. Don't care. We'll be fine. Get more forests. Actually, yeah, I don't know why I'm pursuing forests anymore. Because they're not the most important thing. Because we don't need that. But we need forests for the biomass, I think. So 68%. Where is the... Here we go. This one, right? So this one needs to change. Currently, oxygen is increasing, which is a problem. It needs to stop. Well, I think it's gonna be, you know, a certain percentage when we get the nitrogen out. And,
Hi, Amy.
leave me alone.
I've got great news. We've completed stage 4 of the terraforming plan. Congratulations.
I did that like freaking
Indeed.
year ago.
Oxygen levels are above 120 millibars. We finally did it.
Absolutely. And we're on the final stage of terraforming now. We've achieved good pressure and temperature levels. This last stage is critical for making the air breathable for humans.
All of them are.
But
All
we
of
have
them
to be
are.
careful and monitor the oxygen levels while we do that. High oxygen levels means high flammability risk. The last thing we need is for our bases to burst into flames. All it would take is one spark and poof.
Whatever. Only human. Okay,
Fascinating. But why would we want to ignite the colonies?
Oh no, we don't want that, Amy. That's why we must be cautious.
Understood. Then the oxygen percentage can never be more than 30%.
To keep the oxygen level low, we'll need a buffer gas. We'll just use nitrogen. We'll extract whatever nitrogen we can find in the soil. We might even need to import some. Keep that in mind.
That's a good idea. Where's the... here we go. Scanners. Oh, chemical gas. Not storage. The other one.
Nitrogen in the soil?
Nitrogen is trapped in the form of nitrites below the surface and in special reservoirs. Extracting the nitrogen requires a large amount of energy. Or you could just aerobrake a nitrogen-rich asteroid into the atmosphere.
Already doing
The plan
it.
is good. You make the call.
And also we have the import from Titan.
Let's get going then. On to the final stage.
Be gone, crazy woman. Okay, and greenhouse gases, I think I will also activate them. That brings us to the next stage of us doing this. There's a repair, aqua dome repair. Why is this not being repaired? Is it outside of the repair zone? Looks like it is. You know what? I had enough of you. So I don't think I need those anymore. But we'll see, we'll see. Well, the pressure is going up anyway, so... it doesn't say... Okay, so I don't know what this pressure is. Why is there a pressure of 381 millibars? And oxygen pressure of 122. But yeah, anyway, we have that. You know what, seriously, while I'm talking, this needs to be done. I mean, we're gonna skip everything, I'm gonna go through this again. But on, greenhouse gas factories, just spew all of that out. That's perfectly fine, according to the game. And then we had another batch over here, that we oxygen capture. Yes, and oxygen release, no. Okay, so there we go. So we have oxygen capture, that's gonna lower the oxygen levels, and then we have 3 greenhouse gases doing the voodoo that they do so well. So oxygen release, you can be shut off, and that's it. Maybe we can get more chopping. Chopping forest will reduce CO2 but increase oxygen. We need to increase nitrate. We will need to increase oxygen, because if we introduce now, let's say, we have twice the amount of CO2. So if we import, let's say, 50% of nitrogen, we're gonna have around 33% or 30, is it 33% of or 40, no, 33, around 35% of CO2, and we're gonna have 15% of oxygen. That's way too low. So I think converting CO2 into oxygen is a good thing as well. Now, the only thing we have for that, as far as I understand, organic material dump. And now we have a little bit more options for this. I think forests are doing a great job by growing. Who knew? If you leave them alone. Brazilians, you listening to me? I'm kidding. It's not your fault. But I still beg. No, I'm kidding. Right, let's go for another one of these. And then workers. Are you gonna destroy the lichens? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But anyway, this is already over 50 minutes long, and we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to end it sooner or later. So this balancing, I'm gonna record the next episode when we are closer to whatever the goal might be. This is flora. Okay, it looks like a fire. So oh, we're getting an asteroid here. Okay, let's see this first. Let's okay, did you burn out? Okay, it might have burned out. Yeah, there we go. We have less CO2. So let's see if it introduced nitrogen. Maybe we need to wait for more time for this to be registered. So looks like now it doesn't register. But there was an asteroid. Maybe it was an ice asteroid even. So I'm not really sure. Let's double check. We are importing ice still. This is on a new roll, and then we have the aero brake. We already did that. Yeah, so this was the nitrogen. I don't know how long it takes for it to show in in the scans. So just a heads up, I'm not sure. We did drop the CO2 levels by 1%, whatever that means. I hope it's not converted into this, but we have we have greenhouse gas spewing out. We have nitrogen, 2 nitrogen nuclear reactors that are dissolving or whatever doing with nitrogen, and we have nitrogen imports. So yeah, we need to follow the CO2, oxygen levels, and that's what I want to be doing, following the oxygen levels and maximizing nitrogen imports. Yeah, and oxygen levels, we do have oxygen factories as well if I need to turn them on. I will not shy away from this challenge. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell. You see it, guys. This shape is unique. Thanks for... see you in the next one. Bye-bye.